The sprawling metropolis of Greater Los Angeles, with its iconic hills and canyons, faces a perennial threat: wildfires. These infernos, often fueled by dry conditions and strong winds, have become an unfortunate hallmark of life in Southern California. The region's unique geography, characterized by dense chaparral and steep terrain, creates a tinderbox-like environment where fires can ignite and spread with terrifying speed. The threat of wildfires looms large over the city, casting a long shadow over its residents and the surrounding natural beauty. Wildfires are a natural part of the ecosystem in California. However, human activity has significantly increased both the frequency and intensity of these events. As Los Angeles continues to expand, pushing further into wildland areas, the risk of devastating fires grows exponentially. The interface between urban development and wildland areas, known as the Wildland-Urban Interface, or WUI, is a major concern for fire management officials. The consequences of these fires are far-reaching, impacting not only the environment but also the lives and livelihoods of millions of Angelenos. Homes are destroyed, businesses are disrupted, and the air quality deteriorates, posing significant health risks. The economic toll of these disasters is staggering, with billions of dollars in property damage and lost revenue. The emotional and psychological scars left by these traumatic events can linger long after the flames have been extinguished. Yet amidst the destruction and despair, a spirit of resilience prevails. Los Angeles, a city accustomed to overcoming adversity, has developed sophisticated firefighting techniques and proactive prevention measures to mitigate the threat of wildfires. From controlled burns to community education programs, there is a concerted effort to protect lives, property, and the environment from the ravages of these fiery infernos. Understanding the causes of wildfires in Greater Los Angeles is crucial for effective prevention and response. While natural occurrences like lightning strikes can spark a blaze, human actions are often the primary culprit. Carelessly discarded cigarettes, malfunctioning equipment, and even arson have been identified as ignition sources. The risk is further exacerbated during periods of drought, when vegetation becomes tinder dry and highly susceptible to ignition. The Santa Ana winds, infamous for their role in fueling some of California's most destructive wildfires, also play a significant role in the Los Angeles region. These powerful dry winds originate in the Great Basin and sweep down towards the coast, fanning even the smallest spark into a raging inferno. The wind's ability to carry embers long distances creates a dangerous situation where fires can jump highways and natural barriers, catching communities off guard. Climate change is another contributing factor to the increasing frequency and intensity of wildfires in the region. Rising temperatures, prolonged droughts, and changes in precipitation patterns create ideal conditions for wildfires to ignite and spread rapidly. As the climate continues to warm, these trends are expected to worsen, posing even greater challenges for fire management in the years to come. The combination of human activity, dry conditions, Santa Ana winds, and a changing climate creates a perfect storm for wildfires in Greater Los Angeles. Addressing these factors through a combination of prevention, preparedness, and rapid response is essential for protecting lives, property, and the environment from these devastating events. Once a wildfire ignites in the dry, brush-covered hillsides surrounding Los Angeles, it can spread with astonishing speed. Driven by wind, the flames race through the dense chaparral, consuming everything in their path. The steep terrain, while visually stunning, acts as a chimney, funneling the fire uphill and accelerating its spread. Embers, carried aloft by the wind, can travel miles ahead of the main fire front, igniting spot fires and creating a wider path of destruction. The impact of these wildfires extends far beyond the immediate burn area. Air quality deteriorates rapidly as smoke and ash fill the air, posing significant health risk to residents, particularly those with respiratory problems. Water resources can also be affected, as runoff from burned areas can contaminate reservoirs and impact water quality. The loss of vegetation leads to soil erosion, increasing the risk of mudslides and debris flows during subsequent rainstorms. Wildlife is also significantly impacted by wildfires. Animals are forced to flee their habitats, often with limited escape routes, leading to injury or death. The loss of vegetation and shelter can have long-term consequences for animal populations, disrupting breeding cycles and food chains. The ecological balance of the region is disrupted, and it can take years for the ecosystem to recover from a major wildfire. The aftermath of a wildfire leaves behind a landscape scarred by fire, homes reduced to ashes, and communities grappling with loss and displacement. The economic impact on the region can be severe, as businesses are forced to close, tourism suffers, and the cost of rebuilding infrastructure takes its toll. The emotional and psychological trauma inflicted on those who have lost loved ones, homes, or livelihoods can be devastating. Combating the ever-present threat of wildfires in Greater Los Angeles requires a multifaceted approach that emphasizes prevention, community preparedness, and rapid response. Fire management agencies have implemented numerous measures to mitigate the risk of wildfires and protect lives, property, and the environment. One crucial aspect of wildfire prevention is reducing fuel loads in fire-prone areas. This involves strategically removing dead trees, brush, and other flammable vegetation through controlled burns and mechanical thinning. Creating defensible spaces around homes by clearing vegetation and using fire-resistant building materials is another essential aspect of reducing wildfire risk. Public education campaigns are vital for raising awareness about fire safety, promoting responsible behavior, and encouraging residents to prepare for evacuations. When a wildfire does ignite, a rapid and coordinated response is crucial for containing the blaze and protecting lives and property. Firefighters, aided by sophisticated firefighting equipment and technology, work tirelessly to suppress the flames and establish containment lines. Air tankers and helicopters drop water and fire retardant on the blaze, while ground crews battle the fire directly, often in challenging and dangerous conditions. Collaboration among multiple agencies is essential for effective wildfire response, as resources are often stretched thin during major fire events. Looking to the future, it is clear that climate change will continue to exacerbate the threat of wildfires in Greater Los Angeles. Adapting to this new reality requires a long-term approach that includes investing in research and technology to improve wildfire prediction and modeling, developing innovative firefighting techniques, and promoting sustainable land management practices that reduce wildfire risk. Ultimately, the key to protecting the City of Angels from the scourge of wildfires lies in a combination of individual responsibility, community engagement, and effective government policies that prioritize fire safety and environmental stewardship.